Excuse me all. I I didn't realize I pushed start yet. Uh, if you hear the dogs, I can't help the dogs. They like barking at the people working next door. So, but I am here, and I'm in a different area. Yeah, the acoustics probably different too because this is a empty room right now. I have one bookshelf in here, and that's about it. Besides this chair, this is my favorite reading chair, and I'm hoping this will help me start reading again more. And because that new thing I was trying to do, the page reading, that ain't working out for me. That is not working out for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a book in here, maybe two, on a stand. I'm going to have a book or two in there beside my other chair. And I'll probably have a book or two over there beside the bed. So anywhere that I am, I can actually read. Come here. Yeah. This here is Jade. This is my nephew and his wife's dog. She is a miniature Dunlin Pinscher, and she's a fat little baby. Hey, Go Gamer. Hey, Paul. So, she's here to visit us for a week. Well, Grandma and Mommy and Daddy went to Ohio, and she's coming to see Uncle Paul. And she's such a sweetheart. Yes, she is. So, and she don't mind being on camera, as you can see. Hey, Terry. Hello, hello, hello. Can you say hello to Terry and Paul and Cole Gamer? Say hello. Say hello, hello, hello. Huh? But I'm going to show you around, and I'm going to let you see this room now, and then I'm going to do a live after I'm done. And then, oh, come on. And then we'll see how good it looks. So right now, this is what it's going to look like at this point. There's that kind of stuff. That's my sister's rooms. This is where I'm going to put everything I'm doing on BookTube. My bingo thing for next year, my readathons that I'm doing, the readathons that I am going to be participating in is going to go right there on the whiteboards. Then I got this area. And then we're back to me. It's a small room, but it's a comfortable room. Yeah, understand. So we're going to see what I can do in here. And this is going to be the new reading room. Now, it doesn't mean I won't read in my other room. But during the daytime, I think this is going to be awesome. And I got a window right here. Let's turn you around. I got a window right there. So if I want to put something here and put some plants, I can. And I do like snake plants, wandering Jews, and all that. So plants makes the room comfortable. Awesome, Paul. Glad to hear that. But that page reading just ain't working out for me. I'm 2 days behind on all of them but one, and then I think I'm 1 day behind on that. Or more. I could be more. Today could be the third day for all of them but one, and then 2 days on that one. Anyway, not saying much. Already storms. We've been having storms in the evening here. thunder raw wind, and sometimes it rain hard, sometimes it would hardly rain. So I'm going to get rid of that thing I was trying to do with the page reading, except for the buddy read. I'm behind on that too. That was the only one that I did have caught up to date until a day or two ago. But yeah, I might take down that fire alarm up there because it's a pain in my butt and it doesn't work. But I'm gonna have another chair in here for somebody else if they want to come in and read or come in and talk. I might even try to get two chairs in here somewhere, but I don't know. I don't think I got two chairs extra. I know I got one more chair extra. So, but I figured I'd go live. I did a lot of work in here, picking up and stuff, and sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, and my back is hurting a little bit. So I decided, well, let's do a live and let people know what I am trying to do. And at this point, most or all my book lives will be in this room. So, because this will be where a lot of my books are. I think there's a lot of books in here that I need to take out of here because I really need to bring in the books I haven't read into this room and leave the other ones in the other room. So, but that's my goal in here. Hopefully we can get it going. But right now, like I said, this here's a spare room. My cousin moved out, so this used to be her sitting room with where she had her table and she ate and drank her coffee and played on her computer and stuff like that. But when she moved, I got it for the reading room. Now I can guarantee it ain't going to stop my sister from not coming in here and doing crocheting or something like that. Yeah, understand, Paul. Now, some awesome. I see you. Yes, I can see. I'm doing it live. I'm on video. Yes, I am. Little Mistress. Jade's Little Mistress. Yes, she is. She's a Little Mistress. Yeah. I love her anyway. Yes, Uncle Paul does. Yes, Uncle Paul loves the baby. Is that what you like? You get chest rubbed. Rub underneath the collar. Yeah. Like I said, we got my nephews and his wife's dog until they get back from Ohio. They should be back on Saturday. Yeah, Mommy and Daddy should be back on Saturday. That's only 3 days away. So, anyway, I just figured I'd come do a live, show you the room before it's done, then show it to you, go live again, and show it to you after I'm done. Uh, excuse me. So, and my other baby, you're daddy's girl. Yeah, you're daddy's girl. Pep's daddy's girl. Yes, she is. But if people's wondering, the two pet bulls and the miniature Dublin Pinscher gets along great. Awesome, awesome. So, but I ain't sure if I'm going to keep this chair in this corner. I might. Uh, but at this point, I really don't know. So, we'll see. But I think the dogs will like it in here. Yeah, I think they like coming in here and laying on the floor and while I'm reading a book, and she is such a pretty girl. Yeah, Daddy said so. Yeah, Daddy did. Daddy says she's a pretty girl. Okay. Well, this was a short live, but I just wanted to show you the room and show you the board that I'm going to be working on with the booktube stuff. So Terry says hi, Pepper. Well, let's do it this way. Before we leave, let's just do this. If anybody wants to come up and talk, you're more than welcome to. Just come up, we'll chat what you think about this room and all that nice stuff. So we'll see if anybody comes up. Remember, you get to show yourself in the basement. Okay, okay. Sounds good. So, yeah, I think I can work with this room. I'll probably shut that door when my sister's in there, so I won't be bothering her too much when I'm out here doing videos. So, I might even put in a coffee bar in here. If so, it would have to be on that wall. Won't be very many bookshelves in here, that's for sure. Uh, but I'll have enough. So that's what counts. Thank you, Terry, for dropping Paul's link. Go check him out. He's having some awesome book stuff coming up and going on right now. So check him out. If you like what you see, connect with him. But I did put the link in there for anybody that wants to come up. Just show yourself in the basement. Oh, but yeah, I think this is going to be a good place to read. I missed this chair. I haven't had this chair for over a year because it's been in here, and my cousin's been using it. And thank you, Terry. And it's just that way. Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm actually doing pretty good, and I like how you did it. That's the way I like to do it. Just take everything out of the room, everything off the walls, and just start fresh and do it the way you want. So
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with it. I like it.
Awesome. Thank you.
And all this stuff behind me, that's all Erica's projects, artworks.
Right.
So I'm going to be starting my own artsy type stuff this fall and winter. I'm not going to tell anybody what it is, but I'm doing multiple projects. People like it, that's fine, but it's just something new. It's something I haven't done in a while, and I just need a break from reading.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what we need. Well,
And it's something I haven't done in a while, so I figured why not try it and just see what happens.
right.
Rusty, I haven't done it in a long time, but come to find out, because we're getting extra stimulus thing up here in our state. They just announced it on the news.
That's
I'll
good.
be able to get, instead of just one project, I'll be able to get set in multiple projects, and it'll last me all the way through the winter.
Awesome.
So
I'm glad to hear that.
it's only $260, but hey, 260 is 260. You know,
That's more than we're getting here in South Carolina. Because we can get nothing here.
yeah, we haven't got nothing for years, and all of a sudden, our mayor comes out. It's like, hey, we want to give everybody some money.
Yeah.
You want it? Everybody, of course, said yes. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. We have all take the money from the politicians' pocket.
Exactly. If you're going to give me free money, I'll take it. Just don't tell me I got to give it to you back after you send it to me, you know?
Right.
And like you said, I'm behind in my reading too. I'm caught up to where I should be, but it's like I want a day to just do nothing.
Well, I really haven't read nothing since Thursday. No, that's wrong. No. Sunday. Sunday.
I probably shouldn't have pushed my way through the book. The book is really good, but I had a hard time getting through it because I think I'm just burned out on reading. I'm still going to go, but I'm still going to do the Halloween-a-thon and stuff, but then I'm going to take little breaks here and there.
Right. Now, I got to say that I've read Preston's Child, and I've enjoyed the Pentecost series.
Mm-hmm.
But this Ice Limit is
different,
boring right now.
Yeah, it's one of their standalone. They do have characters from the series that are in it, but the thing is, I've read the second one. I'm going back and reading the first one. It progresses slowly on purpose.
Okay.
So
nice to know that it's going to get better.
It will get better, but there's so much going on. They have to slowly do it. Then you get to a certain point, and then.
Right. But it looks like it's going to rain here as much as it's clouding up. But then again, here in South Carolina, it could look like rain over there and sunshine over here.
Yeah, over here we get the puffy built up clouds, and then by the time it rains, it's 2 or 3 counties over. It's already in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's like they're saying in North Carolina, because North Carolina, where it rains in the front yard and sun shining in the back.
Oh, I believe it. But I'm really interested in how you're going to fix up the room.
Me too.
Now, is it just me, or does that room that you're in, is that smaller than the room you were in?
This is just going to be a reading room.
Oh, okay. I just wondered, it looks smaller. I was just wondering.
It's a lot smaller. But no, the room that I was in, that's actually my bedroom and everything put together. This is going to become a reading room only. So I might bring out over there and put a coffee bar up there. That way we can come in, make coffee, and drink, and instead of having it in my room, I'll just have it right there. Then I'll probably have at least one more bookcase in here. But for some reason, I don't know why, but I got all the books that's on that shelf right now is all the books I've read. And I'm thinking about taking those back in there and leaving them in there and bringing out some ones I haven't read and put on there. But I'll have a couple things in here with books.
Too bad you magically just can't put everything where you want and have it done in like 10 minutes. I know it takes a lot longer than that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it was that fast, we could be doing it while I was live. But
I reorganize everything like 100 times before I'd be happy anyway.
Right. It seems like I'm always reorganizing stuff.
And when I do lives and stuff, I'll be moving to either another location, or all the stuff behind me will be put on another wall. I'm discussing it with Erica right now to see how she wants everything. It's like, I'll put it where you want. Just let me know if I can move it. If not, I'll move my stuff over there so we can both have a display wall, so to speak.
Right. Well, here we mainly live in our own rooms. And this room here is going to give everybody a chance to come in and talk and visit if they want.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to, like you said, you'd have somebody, if someone wants to come in and talk and have a guest or whatever, if they want to be on camera. I know it's up to you, but I just think it'd be a cool thing to add to it.
All right. That's what I was thinking. So, but I got a footstool right here. Because this chair don't recline, so I put my sister's footstool over here. Doesn't mean she won't take it back. It just means right now I stole it. Well, freezing Ohio.
Yeah, we just gained a couch, so that helps a lot. It's easier to can't get comfortable, so we gained a couch, so to speak. So that's a lot more comfortable. We haven't had one in a while. Somebody was throwing one out. It's like, what's wrong with it? Nothing. We just bought a better one. It's like, shoot, we'll take it.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My price is free. That's the best price I like.
Yeah, exactly. And being in an apartment, there's always people moving in and out all the time. So
yeah,
it's nice to get free furniture because we know how expensive the new stuff is.
Yeah. But yeah, now, like I said, this is the room that my cousin was using to have her big table in here, and she ate in here, she did her computer stuff in here, and she got a hair up her ass, so she moved. And
now you guys have more room.
The thing is, I helped her move. I helped her pack.
Oh, geez.
I did. Because she couldn't do it on her own because she's on auction and can't.
Oh, see, I didn't know all that. So
And can't get around.
I understand it more.
But we rented her room out to someone else already. So,
Cool.
but this room here is going to be more of a sitting room, reading room, stuff like that. Sometimes you just need one of those rooms that you can just go out and have company. Yeah, the room I have that you were talking about, that used to be the front room and the dining room put together.
Okay.
So it's the biggest room in the house.
Oh, as long as you know the person that moved in or whatever, and you guys get along, that's all that matters.
Yep. Sometimes, I mean, life works in mysterious ways. So.
Yep. Some days you want to be around anybody, and other times, hey, it'd be cool to have some company.
Right. And it's just our cousin was moving out, so this person needed a place, and so my sister offered her the room.
That whole sports talk, were you still thinking about doing stuff this weekend for that? For like an interview?
I want to. I'm trying to come up with some stuff to talk about right now, and then do it. Now we will have a special NFL team pick because the first game is on a Thursday.
Okay, and I think I don't know if you saw it, but when I first sent you the stuff for week 1, I only sent you the first half, so I reset the second half, and then I had to do another one because it didn't show Monday's game in there. So just to let you know, it's there. I got it from NFL.com, so it should be accurate.
Yeah, that's where I go, is NFL.com.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm trying to come up with stuff to talk about. The changes that some of the teams are doing.
Well, I know it'd be interesting because in week 1, all the teams I don't like are playing each other, and all the teams I like are playing each other. So it's going to be a hard first week.
Well, the hard game for me to pick, who is that? There's 2 teams I can't stand, and that's I think Pittsburgh and Green Bay.
Yeah, that's hard to pick. I'll give you credit on that one.
Because I don't like
either team either. I think me and Erica even both had. She's doing her own stuff for it, but even she said, "It's like, what do I pick?" I go, "Flip a coin. I don't care. None of us like either team." So.
Right. I mean, Green Bay back in the day used to be a great team when Lombardi was coach, but those days are over with.
Yeah. And then with them losing their quarterback and everything,
and right now the players themselves are trying to push them to go back to the rules of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, it's been so long, I don't even remember the rules.
Well, they wasn't pussyfooting back in those days. That's when people got hurt.
Yeah, I remember that. Mean Joe Green and all them guys.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Fred Perry, Michael Singletary.
The days the Bears were a great team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if they go by the 1986 rules and have the 1986 Bears team, there'll be any team that plays today. Because it's a whole different set of rules. And I swear, if they do what they're talking about doing, I am going to give up on the NFL. They're thinking about putting a flag on the quarterback, and you're not allowed to touch the quarterback. You're just allowed to take the flag out off of this person.
What, are we going back to flag football now? Or
I mean, the thing is, we have the quarterback. They want to do flag football.
That's terrible. And yeah, I agree, Terry. Dumb and Dumber.
Yep. But if they do that, yeah, I think I would give up on the game, and they're going to find out that a lot of the players playing now will walk out.
I'm sure of that.
There's two brothers. The one that played for, I think, Kansas City. The other one played for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
They say that they walk out if they put a flag there.
Maybe they'll just move into the XFL or something. Who knows?
Well, like they said, it's supposed to be football. We all grew up with football back in, at least the 80s and 90s. And there, you're allowed to hit people. You're allowed to take them down any way that you could.
Yeah, and even in high school and college, we got together on the high school field. We did it in the rain and the mud.
Yeah.
You're gonna get bumps and bruises. It's part of the game. And forget all that safety equipment. You play it normal, or you don't play at all.
Right. That's why I've been looking at rugby. In rugby, the football is shaped like our football, and it's a bigger ball, but it's shaped the same way. And what they do is they run, and right before they get hit and stuff, they have to find someone to pass it backwards to. A teammate to pass it backwards because there's no forward passing.
Okay.
In that game. Well, only backwards passing.
That's different.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I watched a few games last year, and it was really interesting. It's more interesting to me than European football / soccer. And there, they hit, and they hit hard. I mean, you might have 10 guys hitting one person at the same time.
I was looking at that new wrestler in WWE. He's an ex-rugby player, and he's done a few interviews talking about it. Now, I have to look into it, but it's just like you said, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to me, their rules is closer to the 50s, 60s, 70s rules of football. You hit, and you hit hard. You stop the ball any way that you can.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So we'll probably be talking a lot about stuff like that. Putting down the NFL if they do go any more pansy-footed. But NFL is not as fun to watch as it used to be. Like you said, only one you want to watch is the college football this year.
Well, even in hockey, with so much safety equipment and rules, there's no fighting anymore. There's no excitement anymore.
Right. And the thing is, people have to remember what ruined the professional wrestling is them coming out and saying that they're fake and that they're choreographed. Okay. The only thing is in wrestling is the hits are true. And the ones that ain't true, you can tell which ones, that they miss on purpose or something like that.
And the mistakes do happen. People do get injured.
Yeah. Right. But the thing is, yeah, they might practice with each other, seeing how they want to do certain moves and how to fall with it and stuff like that. But once you get in that ring, it's, yes, anymore they tell the people, you're going to win, you're going to lose, but put on a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Honestly, back in the 60s and 70s, it wasn't like that. I was talking, I was not talking, but I was listening to Magna TA, and him and Nikita Koloff's match. He goes, I thought I could win, and I did, but there was times during that match I thought I was going to lose. He goes, back then you never know who was going to win. It's whoever ran out of the cinema first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. The winner back in those is whoever ran out of the cinema. And now they still try not to hurt one another, because that's taking money out of your own pocket if you hurt your opponent.
Yeah, true.
Because if you keep hurting people, then you ain't gonna have nobody wrestle.
You're a very short career.
Yeah. So, but I like this now. I don't know if you know this, but Ted DiBiase, he created a wrestling organization, and for some reason it did not go far. But it was full force activity. No one knew who was going to win, and you beat each other as hard as you could.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. I just know it's Ted DiBiase Jr. seems to be in trouble every time I see a wrestling thing.
Oh yeah, he's
always in trouble.
Back in court. I think he's in court in Georgia or something for fraud. Well, for welfare fraud.
Yeah.
I think that's what I heard. But I mean, it's just one thing or another. Sports. I mean, thing is, if you're going to call it sports, don't pussify it, because it's supposed to be a sport. It's supposed to be like the gladiators back in the old time. Hard hitting, and see who comes out on top.
Well, I will say that guy Sheamus, he does have his own YouTube channel where he does workouts with the other wrestlers that are there, and
Mm-hmm.
some of those I wouldn't even touch. They look. Some of the workouts is like, wow.
Yeah. I did not know that, but I know the workouts that I know you need to be in a ring, going on top rope and just jumping back or jumping forward and hitting that mat as hard as you can to toughen up your back and your gut.
Okay. What he does is show the workout routines they do in like a gym.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, well, we'll do this one this way, and then I want to see what workouts you do, and I'm going to try to copy. They try to copy each other, and some are not easy.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, I'm sure every athlete would love them to get these politician people out of the damn sports thing.
Yeah.
And let them play their games the way that is meant to play. Really, the only one that hasn't changed is softball and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that they changed in baseball was you're not allowed to throw the bat no more.
So even in the home run derby, I've seen them lose a bat from their hand to go flying out in the crowd.
Yeah, this is when you hit the ball and you take off running, and they used to toss it over by their bullpen as they go wet pass.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that no more. You have to drop it.
Yep.
But that there I can live with.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally hit somebody with the bat or something.
No. And I think that's why it did that because somebody probably got hit. You know, a person probably coming out of the dugout and the bat came flying. He didn't see it, hit his leg and bust his leg where he couldn't play that day or something. I don't know what happened.
I did watch. I haven't watched any games in a while, but I did watch a replay on the news of a game that was played last week where one of the fans almost went on the field and interfered in the play. And
Yeah, trying to catch that ball.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, wait a second. If that was an adult, they'd be kicked out of the stadium. Luckily, it was a kid, but still.
All right. Only thing I seen was a damn glove going out over the head. Oh,
Yeah, it was like a 10 or 11-year-old kid that when it almost went in the field. But if it was adult, he'd be gone.
yeah. 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 You have to wait until the ball comes to you, not you going to the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm hoping for the best for this room. I'm going to have to switch that light because it's burnt out. But it's still plenty bright in here because of the shade being up.
Well, I was going to say you might want to move the light for nighttime.
Well, I'm thinking maybe even put a lamp in here somewhere.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah. The only tall lamps I had are the brass lamps, and they're heavy.
Oh, I believe it. I used to own one of those big ones. Now it's all tabletop.
Yeah.
But I'm buying a new tabletop for $50 at the local furniture store. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Go to a thrift store, get it for $5 or $10 if I need to.
Right. Well, I need to get back to work. Thank you for coming up, and
Yeah, no problem.
this is a great chit chat.
I really wasn't doing anything. I actually have next couple of days to myself, so I'm.
I might even do a thing over on the sports channel saying sports chit chat. Everybody's welcome to come up and just talk sport. You know what we think about the sports going on and all that stuff.
Well, like you said, there's a lot of different stuff you could talk about. You know, or is Philly going to win, or the Chiefs going to repeat? In football,
Chiefs
there's
ain't
a
gonna
lot of stuff.
Chiefs not going to repeat.
I hope not. They did win a few, so I think it's his turn.
Thing is, I still say the only reason they made it to the Super Bowl and the only reason they won the Super Bowl is because the NFL higher ups told the referees to cheat for them because they was making those calls. Like, I mean, even in the Super Bowl, they was making calls against the Eagles that the Chiefs was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's another thing you can bring up. There's been a lot of ref calls that were terrible this last year.
Right. But I knew that the NFL wanted a black versus a black quarterback game because it's never been done.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to tell them it still hasn't been done because Mahomes is a half breed. So to have two true black people as quarterbacks, they went with the wrong one.
Heck, in 10 years from now, it could be two Asian quarterbacks. You never know.
Yep. Or two Germans, two English. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get this done. I could talk sports all day.
Okay.
And so I'm going to get off here, do some thinking about this room, and get it done with.
Yeah, I think I'm going to clean up around here a little bit, and if anybody comes on, I'm available. So
yeah, and plus I'm dying of thirst, and I left my water clear in the other room.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, thank you for coming up. Okay, people, y'all take care, and I'll talk to y'all soon.